accolades for this year.
I call this a regular meeting to order. This is Palisades Park Board of Education work session regular business meeting on Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. The meeting begins in 6:39 p.m. We are in Early Childhood Center, 270 First Street, Palisades Park, New Jersey. Everyone please rise for flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Presley, could you take the roll call?
Ms.
Present.
Ms. Jennifer? Present. Ms. Williams? Mr. Erica? Mr. Junior?
Here.
Mr. Sergio Kaya? Mr. Rayford? Ms. Angel Kim?
Present.
Mr. Justin Jung?
Present.
Mr. Carl Albano?
Mr. Albano had to go to his son's graduation this evening, so that's why he's not present, just so everyone understands.
Yeah, it was a last minute change. It was actually yesterday. And so that's why we didn't move our meeting to other day, but unfortunately the weather didn't allow their graduation last night, so we moved to this today. So that's how we are seeing Mr. Albano here.
Mr. Emilio Dendre?
Yep.
Bush Lover?
Here.
And Tyler Jung?
Thank you. In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, I hereby state the notice of this regular meeting has been provided to the public by a written notice dated January 15, 2026. The meeting notice has been emailed to all staff members at the district study school locations, communicated to the record, filed with the Board Club of Palisades Park, and posted on the district websites. Before we start on work session to discuss our agenda, I'd like to bring the recognition for our students for their great achievement. And since our Superintendent Carlos Albano is not here, and our athletic director, Mr. Dino Eliapolis, and Ms. Laura Pietrolis will address this recognition.
Good evening, board members, administration, and community. Tonight is my absolute honor to introduce and recognize one of our recent graduates, Daniel K. Daniel has just wrapped up an historic record-breaking season for the Palisades Park golf program. To say he left his mark on our school history would be understated. This year alone, Daniel's dedication and talent on the green earned him an incredible list of accolades. He was first team All-League honors for his dominant play throughout the regular season. He was second team All-New Jersey selection, recognizing him as one of the top elite golfers in the entire region. He placed 30th overall in the entire state of New Jersey at the state tournament, competing against the absolute best of the best. But his crowning achievement came at the Newton County Country Club during the NJSIAA North 1 Group Tournament, competing in a massive field of 88 golfers. Daniel showed incredible composure, outlasting the competition to win by a single stroke. With that victory, he became the Group 1 sectional champion, making him the first golfer in Palisades Park school history to ever win the sectional title. Daniel, you have set a new standard of excellence for Palisades Park athletics. For your hard work, focus, and historic achievements, you have made the entire community incredibly proud. Please join me in congratulating our champion, Daniel K. Our golf coach, Mr. Coach Westcott, would like to say a few words regarding Daniel. knowing Daniel so well.
Thank you. Daniel, as a freshman, came to the high school, and he showed right off the bat that he knew how to play golf. Wasn't scoring great, but you know, he was doing well. As he progressed, and I watched him through the next 3 years, you could understand his demeanor, whether he made a great shot or whether he missed a shot totally. His demeanor was the same. It was always, let's go focus on the next shot. Let's see what we can do for the next shot. And that transpired all the way through his accolades that Mr. Iliopoulos said. When we were up in Newton, I watched him play because I was close to seeing him, and in shot after shot after shot, he was just as focused as could be, and you never knew whether he made a great shot or not because he was so even keeled, and that was so important for him, and it was so important for his demeanor to be that way, because there were a lot of kids on the golf course who would make a bad shot and it would throw them off. And Daniel, time and time again, he showed that he knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he went out and he did it. And congratulations. It was a great season to watch you.
And Daniel, please come up. So, thank you so much. As a memento of your great achievements here at Palisades Park, there's a certificate of achievement from the Board of Ed. Congratulations. Great job.
Thank you.
Oh, come here.
And then next is our Indian School Principal, Ms. Rhoda Torres, will recognize our Noetic Learning Math Contest winners.
Thank you. We are so excited. Our G&T teacher, gifted and talented teacher, Mrs. Carpati, brought several of our students to this noetic math competition. Over 60,000 elementary and middle school students participate in this, and our students did quite well. So we have several of our students here tonight. Do you want to announce that? Why don't you come up?
Oh.
This was all under Mrs. Carpati's direction.
Oh, right, okay,
So-
I got it.
Do you want the information?
I mean, I can't really see that.
Here.
It's called like, you know. Okay, so this is, I'll just tell you a little bit about the program. It is a national math competition, and we participated in last year as well. This year we had a little bit of more of a challenge this year, because the first two trimesters we had something called a math challenge online, which is we worked on challenging math questions within our group. I had a leaderboard and we had a little bit of a competition going. And then this spring we were able to compete in this competition. So there were over 50,000 students in the entire nation. And in New Jersey we did quite well as a district. Our team winner is Alex Lee. Alex scored 100% perfect score on the math competition. And he also received the National Honor Roll team winner, so he had the highest score for our team. And we have Justin Lim, he can't be here tonight. He was also a National Honor Roll recipient. And we had honorable mentions. The honorable mentions were the top 10% of scorers in the nation. And in New Jersey, I have to tell you, if you go on their website, Noetic Math Competition, you will see that Lindbergh School is one of the top schools in Bergen County and in New Jersey. So we did very, very well. I'm very proud of all of you. So I am going to mention the honorable mention recipients. We have Matthew Kim. Come on, Matthew. Logan can't be here tonight. Lena Hahn, she is currently traveling. Alicia Ha. Misha Garrett, she's traveling as well. Harris Huff. Congratulations. And Matthew Duarte. These achievements reflect our students' hard work, dedication to learning. Congratulations, all of you. I am beyond proud, and you know that, because I think I congratulated you so many times already at school. Congratulations. Thank you for coming. Have a good night.
Now we move on to work session to review and discuss our agendas. Have a good night. Revision of item J, approval of board minutes. Do you have any correction requests, any questions on minutes? There's a board minutes total from April 29th, 2026. That was a special budget meeting. And both the regular session and executive session minute. And the 2 minutes from May 20th, 2026. Our May regular meeting minutes for the regular session and executive session. Any questions? Correction requests? No. Then building and grounds, we have a full consent agenda for approval today. And do you have any questions or discussion? No. Then education, we have one agenda to create a new classroom in the new school. Do you have any questions? No discussion? Yes. All right, now finance. Mr. Junior, could you read we have a lot, actually, a 22 consent agenda. Could you read?
Yep, there's 22 consent agendas. The first is staff membership visitation workshops for Amy Munn, June 9, 2026. Number 2, approval of June bill lists, 110, 20, 30, 60. Number 3, approval of May payroll, May 15 payroll and May 29 payroll, 2026. Number 4, student activities account. Student member accounts, month ending May 31st. Number 5, secretary's financial reports, April 2026. Number 6 is ratification of board secretary's monthly certification budgetary line item status, April 2026. Number 7, transfers, April 2026. Number 8, treasurer's report, February 2026. Number 9, out of district contracts. Number 10,
acceptance of anticipated vendors for 2026-27 school year. 11, Bergen County Technical School Agreement Renewal. Number 12, Bergen County Special Service Annual Contracts for Non-Public Funding. 13 is approved capital reserve transfer. 14 is approved maintenance reserve transfer. And 15 is approval of agreement for insurance risk assessment service. Number 16 is appointment of risk management consultant. 17 is approval of contract purchase for 26-27. 18 is agreement to renew membership in South Bergen Region 7 Workers' Compensation Pool. 19 is renewal of membership in the South Bergen Regional 7 Workers' Compensation Pool. 20 is approval of proposal for long-range facilities plan update, LRFP. 21 is approval of professional service agreement. And 22 is Leader to Leaders Mentor Program. And 22, yes.
Thank you. As you know that usually the board has 2 meetings in every June. Like one is a regular meeting, the other is closing out of the school year meeting. But this year we just combined the 2 meetings together, so that's why we see lots of agenda and resolution here. And many of them are just formality that we need to adopt for the next fiscal year things. Lots of appointments and renewals. Do you have any questions and discussion needed in finance agendas?
The appointment of a risk management consultant, is that just a re-upping or replacement, or?
Yeah, sure. Is that immediate or?
Part of the process for your insurance requirements is that the district should have an RFP process. We did go through an RFP process. We advertised. We posted on our website that we were looking for risk consultants. Our 2 current, the district had 2 separate risk consultants. We put out the RFP, and my recommendation and my memo to the board justifying why we're selecting one. We're going to stay with Polaris Group. They've been with the district for a number of years, and it's awarding them the privilege of serving the board for 3 years, and at that point in time, either 1-2 or 2-1 years at the discretion of the board. But again, every contract has a clause where you can terminate at any point in time. But we went through the formal process to bring on one company or one consultant to oversee the district insurance policy.
So is there any difference in fees, or is it all?
All fees are paid through SAFE and the insurance companies. They pay them their commission. There's no charge to the board. So again, everything is covered. There is no fee differential. And that was part of the memo that I sent to the board, that was not a factor in making the determination, because their fees are preset by the insurance.
Thank you.
And if I could, for a point of clarification, there are the 2 resolutions for approval of reserve, transfers to reserves. Just be mindful, there is a dollar amount listed not to exceed. It does not mean we'll transfer $1 million or may not even have the capability, but the only way to transfer money is this resolution had to appear, so that when the audit comes in, if we feel it appropriate, we can transfer money into either one of those reserves. So please don't look at, you're approving the actual transfer. You're approving the authority to go up to those 2 amounts when your audit is prepared, and we can, if we have sufficient funds to do it. And at that point, Mr. Albano or I will advise the board if we're looking to make those types of transfers.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for clarification. Do you have any other questions in finance? It's a lot, actually. I spent quite many days to understand, but still not really read those two. But
You asked the appropriate questions, I could say.
right.
How's that?
Right. So I'm still, catching up, and yeah. So don't be shy to bring any questions. No. Then, right. So let's move on to personnel. Miss Chairperson, Mrs. Suganta.
The personnel, the appointment of the staff. Number 2, resignation of the staff. Number 3, retirement of the staff. Number 4, retirement of the staff. 5, home instruction teachers. 6, appointment of the summer school ESL summer test. 7, salary adjustment request. 8, resignation of a JV soccer coach. Number 9, amendment to interim principal employment agreement. 10, creation of position and appointment. 11, renewal of interim school business administrator. 12, approval of employment contracts. 13, renewal of transportation personnel appointments. 14, creation of position and appointment. 15, renewal of part-time custodian appointment. 16, renewal of part-time cleaner appointments. 17, approval of Lindbergh Elementary School summer program. 18, approval of Lindbergh Elementary School summer program. 19, creation of position and appointment. 20, approval of junior high school summer programs. 21, approval of junior high school summer programs. 22, approval of extended school year staff appointments. 23, approval of staff to conduct summer evaluations. 24, approval of staff for summer IEP services. 25, approval of part-time summer bus driver and aides. 26, approval of 26, 27 coaching positions.
Thank you. So we have more agenda personnel than finance. Yes. It's a term of appointments for the new fiscal year, new school year. And do you have any questions?
District Business Coordinator. The
What
new-
number is it?
Number 14. Is it a new position or is it replacing?
The appointment of a new position. The person is not new. The title is new for the person to assist with the coordination of all the busing.
What was the former position?
They are a bus driver.
Yeah, but you're a bus driver
But they're
slash-
staying as a bus driver, but they're also helping with other functions in the
Oh, it's
department.
actually bus, not business. Okay.
Yeah.
And then another creation, data coordinator and computer technician, number 10.
Yes.
So that person is replacing the old IT guy or?
No, they are not. They are taking on additional responsibilities for the district in a new capacity under this new job title. Bergen County Vocational Schools is the contract that the board approved last year when the technology coordinator resigned.
Right.
So they're going to more or less, with this new position created, going to take over a good majority of the responsibilities of the previous IT coordinator.
Okay.
So it's a creation of a new job title, but it's the same person that's going to take on the work.
And we're keeping the contract with the Bergen,
Yes,
Yeah.
they're going to be at a different level than, in the world of technology, level 1, level 2. Bergen Tech is more going to be the level 2, more like your network administrative functions, higher level, where the level 1 are your in-district individuals who are going to work with your technology within your buildings, repairing, fixing, working with teachers, your data reports and things like that. And that's what the new coordinator will be focused in on.
but the new, it's not really a new coordinator, it's somebody who's already been with us.
Yeah.
Been with us with a new
Yes.
title. And then I do want to make, for clarification purposes, on the appointment of your part-time staff. For those that remember when Mr. Albano and I made the presentation, that we were going to be reducing our part-time staff from 20 down to 12. We're taking the approach that we're not going to reduce from 20 to 12. We had one vacancy and 2 retirees that brought it down to 17, the ones that are listed here. We're taking the approach with them is that instead of not renewing 5 individuals to get down to 12, we're going to try and work with the existing budget and allow the part-time people to rotate amongst themselves so that everybody's working during the year, but at no given point on any given week, more than 12 part-timers are working. So that gives the flexibility that for individuals that are working part-time who need the supplemental income, at least 5 of them not losing totally, but everybody getting a little bit instead of 5 people losing. We're going to try it, hopefully see how it works with them and work through, but the understanding is that at no given point, no more than 12 part-timers will be working on any given week. So basically right now, 5 part-timers will not work every week, is the plan moving forward. So in case you're looking, saying, wait, there was a presentation said we're going to reduce. We are reducing monetarily, but we're using the pool of money to be distributed amongst all 17 remaining, so that no one is really losing. Everybody's losing a little income, not 5 or 6 individuals losing total income. I've used that plan in other districts, and they were appreciative of it because a lot of these individuals, this is their second source of income, so it keeps them happy. Some.
Thank you for clarification. Any other discussion? Any questions? Any finance, personnel? If not, next, the School Safety and Security Committee, Chairperson, Mr. Aruha.
Okay, we have one item up for consent agenda today. Acknowledgement of bus evacuation drill. Be it resolved that the Palisades Park Board of Education, upon the recommendation of superintendent, acknowledges the following statement. On Thursday, June 4th, 2026 at 9 a.m., the Lindbergh Elementary School Principal Laura Pilatos oversaw the school bus emergency evacuation drill conducted at 401 Flint Avenue. The board acknowledges the building principal's adherence to district policy and procedure concerning the performance of the required emergency exit drills on the date and time stated as stipulated by 6/8/27/11.2.
Thank you. Any questions? Next. Policy, Mr. Jun Lee.
We have 4 consent agendas for policy. First one is policy
policy revision 1330, use of school facilities. Second reading. Number 2, bylaw 9325.1, remote participation. Second reading. Bylaw 93254, voting method. Second reading. And number 4, adoption of regulation 1330, use of school facilities.
Thank you. And the number 4, policy 1330, use of school facility. That policy actually for the regulation and the fee structures were updated, and it was attached in the paper that was distributed to the your desk. In case you didn't have time to catch up online, that we uploaded it. Yesterday we uploaded it, and in case if you didn't see it, there's a fee schedule down there. And I think it's grade 3. I think we were not charging the emission fee.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe we correct that to all zone. So what did I get? This.
Oh, no, that's for custodial fees?
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
sorry.
custodial other,
Right.
yeah, we didn't
Sorry,
ask
sorry.
that.
Okay, thank you, I'm sorry.
When was the
I have
first,
older version and new version.
when was the first readings of these, policy revisions? Was I not in the meeting?
Last 2 months. Sure, yeah.
So, just a point of clarification, that the board policies require 2 readings of a policy amendment or a policy addition before they become effective. So the intention of the first 3 items on the policy agenda is that by approving the second reading of these policy amendments or additions, the board will be approving the implementation of those changes. For number 4, it's a regulation, not a policy. So often, the regulations are generated by the administration, not by the board. They're meant to implement board policy. They don't always require board approval, but board approval, the superintendent can recommend that the board approve any given regulation. And this regulation in particular, because it involves setting a fee structure, so financial matters, the superintendent has recommended that the board vote to approve it and adopt it. But there's no need to do 2 readings for a regulation, it's not a policy, so the intent is that if the board votes yes on number 4, that regulation will go into effect immediately upon adoption or upon approval.
Thank you for explanation. And as you know, that the reason that we amend this and update this policy 1330 is to protect our school facility and build in good shape, and that all the use we open to all the community for their good purpose for our students in district. So we're more focused on giving the more opportunity for our students in Palisades Park and our residents in Palisades Park for their use. And if not, it's open to everyone to rent with certain fee applied to certain fee structure, and then all the revenue will come contribute to use for our students and the public education. And the regulation and fee structure will be uploaded in our school website. So anyone who wants to rent our facility and the school facility and land, then they can apply to that website. Do you have any more questions? Policy? Next, the new business. So we have one new business, it's a submission of information to the Board of Examiners. I'll just read the resolution. Whereas the law firm of FBT Gibbons, counsel to the Palisades Park Board of Education, conducted an external review of certain fiscal, operational, and compliance matters occurring during the tenure of former Superintendent Mr. Joseph Cirillo. And whereas FBT Gibbons has presented the result of the review of the board, and the board believes it appropriate to report certain matters to the New Jersey State Board of Examiners for further evaluation and any action the Board of Examiners may deem appropriate. Therefore, be resolved that the Palisades Park Board of Education hereby authorize FBT Gibbons to prepare and submit a letter of information summarizing the result of the external review to the New Jersey State Board of Examiners concerning Dr. Cirillo, together with such supporting documentation as council deem appropriate. You know, because as we discussed in closed session for past month, and it has been a hard decision for everyone here, and we don't want to do anything concerning to someone. But as a elected officers, we all agree on the idea that we are requested to preserve our integrity of our office that we serve and our public education in our school district. So this is nothing personal, we just have to do our duty, and especially we are the people who oversee the public fund by taxpayers' money, and I think that this is appropriate action that we have to take it when we find some issues in our money, public money. Do you have any questions?
Wait, was there further discussion after the closed session?
I'm sorry?
Was there further discussion after the closed session?
Oh, you mean the later?
Yeah.
No, not this one. We had it last month. We had this discussion last month, and I think April as well, and March. I think the 2-3 months we've been discussing it. You were there last month, but not the April, I think. Any other questions? Then may I have a motion to close our working session and move on to regular session to vote on our agenda? By the way, my apology to Mr. Chung that I skipped your portion in education.
Yeah, actually, I
sorry.
have questions on that.
Which one?
The education.
Education? Yeah.
Autism program.
Right.
Who's heading that up, Albano?
I'm sorry?
Is Albano heading that up, or who's spearheading the
I don't mind.
Yeah, sure,
autism
yeah.
program?
It's through your special services department.
Who's that?
Joanne Harrod.
Okay.
It's all going to be under your special services department.
Did she
We're-
get special funding, or how is this being funded?
Basically, and I believe we discussed it during the budget presentation, we are bringing back students that are currently out of district place. We're bringing them. We had some students that were potentially going to go out of district. And so in lieu of those changes, we've developed the autistic program, or developing an autistic program in district so that we can start to educate those students that we feel have the potential to stay in district within their community and not send them out of district. So we had identified, I believe, 1 or 2 that can return, plus 2 that were potentially going to go out, that are going to stay in the program.
What space are you getting? Is there
Excuse me?
space? Is there space?
It's in the box.
Yeah, we made the space. made the space within the district.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Carl mentioned that we might be getting outside students,
Right.
hopefully coming into.
And actually, they
You have that potential once you develop your
Some
program.
more revenue for Palisades
Right.
Park.
Yeah, it helps our budget, and also I heard that some parents wishing their children back to our school district. Because if this is appropriate program for them, they would no longer need to put them out of district.
And Ms. Howley did reach out to any parents to find out what parents were at least willing to come back. And that's why we feel comfortable that based on her conversations with those parents, plus the current students that are in district, that we'll be able to start the beginnings of establishing our own program. And then obviously, as the children mature, bring those classes with them. And again, they stay within their own community.
So do we have staffing in place, or is that something?
No,
you're starting?
those staffing positions will be appointed as we go through.
Because we are going to have a board certified behavior analyst who is very essential role in this autism setting classroom. So I don't think it will affect too much when you hire. It's just we have those staff who can have this classroom too.
So it's going to be
Yeah.
current staff?
Wherever
Mostly.
current staff, there were a lot of moving parts. I hate to put it that
So
way.
it
with
hasn't
it.
been finalized?
Yeah, we have a lot of moving parts. Will there be a potential new hires? Yes. They're gonna put in place the best possible teacher to make sure that the program is a successful program for the students.
So, and right now, all the board is voting on is the approval of the application to the DOE to do this program. There will be additional actions necessary if, for instance, staff needs to be reassigned, or positions need to be created, or staff need to be hired, or, other things of that nature. So this is just approving the submission of the request to the Department of Education.
Is there a possibility it might be rejected?
I mean, theoretically, I don't think that I think it's uncommon.
Probability?
Because, and not that I have a ton of experience with these, but there's so many layers of look, every student has an IEP that ensures that not every student, but that might be eligible for this program, that ensures that they're getting the appropriate level of services. So if for some reason this program was established but didn't provide that level of services, it's not like by approving the creation of the program, you're making the decision to enroll certain students or anything like that. So it's just the first step in establishing the program, and then I think you build it depending on what students you have each year and things of that nature.
Thank you.
Question. How long gonna take this kind of process to open this kind of forum for special needs kids?
Our goal is to have the program up and running for September.
I mean, 26, 27?
No, 26.
Yeah, it is 26, 27.
Thank you. Any other questions? After there's just a little talk between members and with the chair of education committee, because I thought this is okay for us to clarify this clear term like autism class, but in documentation. But in real life, in school setting, I wonder how the class was labeled or classified. And for our conversation, so far it's okay, but further open to whether director of a special need program and or other personnel or teachers or parents, any input opinion would be appreciated to be shared with us if you have any opinion about it. Do you have any comments on it?
No, so the process is expected to be up and running by, the program is expected to be up and running by September 1st.
That's
Yeah,
our goal.
Yeah, right, right.
I don't know, we haven't discussed this
It
Yeah.
started, I can share with you, at the central office, it started during the budget process.
Yeah, in the budget, was there, was it, did we point out that there could be costs when you hire for this program?
I'm trying to recall if Mr. Albano made comments that we, believe he made comments, we were looking at it, but did we allocate certain resources in the budget? No. But the board has the ability to transfer money from one account to another once this program is established and the funds are needed. We'll work within the current budget to ensure that the money gets allocated to the appropriate ways.
I mean, the purpose of this is to give like a rationale for the records because of the money that's outgoing or.
I don't want it strictly tied to economical. It's also in the best interest of the students. I mean, yes, there's a budget benefit, but it's also in the best interest of the students to give them the opportunity to stay within their community with their colleagues to get their appropriate education.
So at this point, it's a choice. That is what is doing, right? It'll be a choice for parents.
I don't know really how to answer that. It's a little bit out of my realm as finance.
We might just, I believe that Mr. Caravano initiated this with the knowledge that potential enough students to create the classroom, other than the physically it's not really efficient, and then, so both budget issue and also the actual needs from our students who are currently out of district just because we don't have appropriate program for those each individual students. So,
I mean,
yeah.
on a fiscal aspect, you're probably looking at a child that's somewhere else in an autistic program. Each child with transportation, a one-to-one aid plus tuition, you're probably close to $80,000 to $90,000 per student.
And you said that the state pays for half or something.
We can then file for the ID, an extraordinary application that may qualify, but we can, those students that are out of district still qualify. But the economic basis is versus paying $90,000 per student that's out of district, you can start running your own programs at a reduction of that cost based on the number of students you can bring back. And I don't want, you have to be mindful, not every child on the autistic spectrum may have the ability to come into this program. Autism spectrum is so wide range that it may be challenging to bring back certain autistic children versus others. So the program is being developed in the best interest of those students that we feel we can provide the best education.
There should be there's an IP team who evaluate each child, whether they meet to this criteria to be in this classroom. And so, yeah, so that was one reason that I brought the issue about whether we call this class an autism class, whether that's appropriate or not.
And I'm looking right now at the actual application to the DOE, and it's a form, and it requires, in part, that you identify the special class program, including the grade level. So this one would be preschool/elementary, and then you have to identify the type of disability that the program would serve. So the options include auditory impairments, intellectual disability, emotional regulation impairment, or autism is one of the other ones. So I think that's why that term is being used at this stage of the process, but I don't think it means that it's
Right?
well, right, or
It
that,
doesn't mean,
that if the program is approved and put in place, the board doesn't need to use that term to refer to, or the district, I should say, doesn't need to,
Right.
Just because that's what it is pursuant to the regulation, doesn't mean that's what its
Right.
title locally would be. Which is,
Thank you. That was the question that I raised. Thank you for answer. Any other questions, Mr. Gaia?
I know this program is for elementary students,
Right.
and usually they get paid Chinese, so they wanna continue. When they finish elementary school, it means we have to send out of school, out of school district.
Just because you don't see the similar classrooms extended from the elementary school to our junior high, that's why your question. I think Mr. Urbano is planning to extend to.
Yes, I
The
can
high
share
school,
with you.
right?
The goal is that if we establish the program at the lower level, that you're gonna have to, as long as the children can stay mainstreamed or within our community, we're gonna develop the programs at each level to make sure that you're meeting the educational requirements as they transition from one building to another. That is part of the current goal of the discussion we're having. So we're starting at one point and we'll develop, the goal is to develop the programs as they move to each level. And the grouping of the ages are very specific as to the range of age group that you could have. So it may be a development of another program. If we're starting with grades 1, 2, and 3, that by the time they're in the 4th and 5th, they may, within the same building, have to go to another age group. So those things have all been discussed as we're looking at planning to move forward.
Thank you. More questions? I have to make a motion again. We have a motion to close our working session and open our regular session to vote on our agenda and resolution. I second. Who is second?
Just
All in favor?
Aye.
Objection? Okay. So in regular session, I started with the reports of the board of presidents. I've just want to talk about our high school graduation on June 17th. It was great and it was beautiful. We're very proud of all students who grew well and successfully finished their work and study in our school district. Thanks to all the teachers and our administrators and all the staff for the graduation committee. It was a great and a good job, and thank you. And now, although we are in the middle of summer, this is the last meeting of our 2025-2026 school year. So for past year, thank you for everyone here, especially our administrators, our board members. We have reformed the structure and administration in our school district for past year. It's been a lot of work, but we made progress. And I see that we still have a lot to do. And I see our administrator in central office, they are short staffed and have diligently work. And often they come out the office very late. And I appreciate for all the work for you guys and Mr. Urbano, who are not here, but Mr. Nidio and Ms. Racy, and also all my fellow board members for your voluntary position to work, keeping your daytime job. Thank you for your contribution to our school district. And thank you, Mr. Mander, for helping and serving us with your advice. And thank you for all the parents and teachers who made our meeting tonight, and hope you have a good summer and you did a great job for past year for your students and your children, and we all are in the same page to move forward for the better public education in Palisades. Thank you. So now, our superintendent, Mr. Carabano, is not here, but he sent us a statement, and this is Grace.
I can read this statement from Mr. Albano. Please accept my apologies for not being with you tonight. I am away celebrating my own son's high school graduation. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations once again to all of the Palisades Park graduates and their families. To our teachers, staff, and administrators, thank you for your dedication in ensuring a very successful school year. I also want to recognize the administration and faculty who are spearheading our student programs this summer, a significant portion of which are made possible through federal funding. Your planning and commitment to extending our students' learning through July is greatly appreciated. Congratulations to our math competition award recipients, and a special shout out to Daniel Cat, our Section 1 golf champion. We are immensely proud of all of our students. Our clerical and administrative staff will be here over the summer to plan for the year ahead. Please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. I look forward to welcoming everyone back in September. Thank you and have a wonderful summer.
Thank you. Sarabano is missed today. We had a good time. So now we are approving for board minutes. April 29, 2026, special release minutes, executive meeting minutes. And May 20th, 2026, regular release meeting minutes, executive meeting minutes. May I have a motion to approve for meeting minutes?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
No objection?
I'm gonna abstain from April one.
April, okay, so Ms. Ford, you is abstain for April 4th, regular and
Yes.
purchase session. So meeting minutes have been approved. Next, reading and grant, we have 4 consent agendas. May I have a motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Objection? Next item, L, education, we have 1 consent agenda for submission of request to establish special class program for autism. May I have a motion? Mr. Chung made the motion, Mr. Arunbach second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Next, finance, we have a 22 consent agenda for board to approve tonight. May I have a motion? Mr. Julie, motion, Ms. Arunbach second. Roll call please.
Ms. Sucho?
Yes?
Mr. Sergio Keller?
Yes.
Ms. Indo Kim?
Yes.
Mr. Justin Jung?
Yes.
Mr. Junior?
Yes.
Ms. Boyan Hu?
Aye.
Ms. Soo Park?
Yes.
Mr. Aaron Hack?
Next, personnel, we have 26 consent agenda for approval. May I have a motion? Please roll call.
Ms. Sucho?
Yes?
Mr. Sergio Keller?
Yes.
Ms. Indo Kim?
Yes, except number 20. Absent.
Mr. Justin Jung?
Yes.
Mr. Junior?
Yes.
Ms. Boyan Hu?
Aye.
Ms. Soo Park?
Yes.
Mr. Aaron Hack?
Yes.
Next, school safety and security committee, we have 1 agenda, it's acknowledgement of bus evacuation break. May I have a motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Objection? Motion passed. And policy, we have 4 consent agenda. 3 are the policy revisions, and both are all of them are second reading. After we approve and adopt this policy, then it's ready to be implemented. And then number 4 is the supplementary regulation and fee structure for our review, and we are approving that use of a school facility fee structure and regulations. May I have a motion to approve policy agendas? I make motion.
Also,
Could you please roll call?
Ms. Sucha?
Yes?
Mr. Sergio Kari?
Yes.
Ms. Ngyoken?
Yes.
Mr. Justin Jung?
Yes.
Mr. Junior?
Yes.
Ms. Boylan?
Aye.
Ms. Younghoon?
Yes.
Mr. Aaron Park?
So now our policies are approved and adopted. Next, new business. May I have a motion to submit the information to the Board of Examiners? I second. All in favor?
Aye. I abstain.
This one? Is it better to just roll call?
Yeah.
Is it clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Should we take her?
Ms. Sucha?
Yes?
Mr. Sergio Kari?
Yes.
Ms. Ngyoken?
Yes.
Mr. Justin Jung?
Yes.
Mr. Junior?
Yes.
Ms. Boylan?
Abstain.
Mr. Younghoon?
Yes.
Mr. Aaron Park?
Thank you. And now, may I have a motion to close our regular session and open our meeting to the public for our audience to speak?
I make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
In order to conduct its meeting properly and efficiently, the board shall require the following procedures to public participation at board meetings. Any individual desiring to speak should give his or her name, address, and group, if any, that is represented. The presentation shall be as brief as possible, but no more than 3 minutes per individual. The board vested its president or other presiding officer authority to terminate the remarks of any individual if he/she deems in the best interest of those present to do so. So now our meeting is open to our public and any audience who would like to speak.
I just wanted to say I was concerned about the after-school program that was eliminated. That puts a lot of parents and guardians as far as what to do with their kids after school every day.
For summer or
For the
in general?
just in general, yeah. So I just wanted to know what brought on that decision. Is there any money that was being saved by doing that? And is there any plan in the future as far as like figuring out what we're gonna do? There's a secondary thing that we can do for parents as far as keeping their kids in school a little longer so they can go to work and leave work and learn and get their kids.
Could you state your name?
I'm sorry, Karen Halleck, and I'm 54 West Edsel. And I also wanted to ask about the IEPs. I know that you had one of the meetings you discussed eliminating some of the employees or aides, and they were going to do 3-to-1 or 2-to-1, and they were going to eliminate the one-on-ones, and they were just going to extend to 2-to-1 or 3-to-1. So I just want to know how that would work as far as like students and the aide. Like, is the aide going to be trained properly for being with 3 kids or 2 kids at a time? And a lot of those kids are on the spectrum. So will they be properly trained to be with those students? Or are they just going to put a regular aide with those children?
Thank you. So these are about the school operation program questions that Mr. Abado is the best person to answer. So we'll take a note that your concerns were heard by us and we are recording. So Mr. Abado will shortly give you your answer.
Okay, no problem.
But you're asking for the aid for the 2 to 3, like not the individual. The individual is kind of determined by the IEP meeting.
Yeah, you know, a lot of these children require,
Right.
you know, someone's knowledge, so that's what I want to know. Are they putting just a lead, or are they putting someone who either has a certificate or is properly trained? You know,
Okay.
and being properly trained, like properly trained, not, you know, not
Same
just some
question,
video
but-
that they're watching. Right, yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
Because it was the same question that was raised when I was Carlos.
Yeah.
Thank you. And any other audience would like to speak?
I can address the after school.
Sure, yeah.
So my understanding is that with Club Ed, we were intending to renew that relationship, but they actually came to us and said that they wouldn't be able to feasibly operate an after-school program for us next school year. So the district is actively looking for a replacement program because we understand that it's very important. for
Right.
our
Okay,
families.
perfect.
So we are actively looking for that, and we'll update the community when we find something.
Thank you, Ms. Lee.
That's all I know. The more specifics of it, I'm not really sure.
Thank you. If there's no other person who would like to speak in public, then may I have a motion to close our audience participation and move on to closed session?
Can I,
Yeah.
can I comment? Or, I mean, since the last time of the Memorial Day parade,
Yeah.
our kids from first grade to third grade was participating in Troublemaker, singing in the parade. They was waiting for whole ceremony, and they was tired. At the end, our town authorities was throwing away the gifts, like a balls or something like souvenirs, something like that. And many adults goes and stamp the kids. And I tell to the Miss Taro, teacher who was in
The
charge.
music teacher?
Yes. Could not be permitted by this because in danger to small kids. Because adults was dumping to because they want to catch the gifts.
Okay. I see.
Even that everybody knows that. And I tell to the Mr. Stolo, Miss Stolo could not be permitted this kind of situation because it was in danger to all
The
small
very
kids. Yes.
Who was it contributing the gift? It was a Boro?
Yeah,
Employees? Okay, we can address, I think I will address to Mr. Urbano and then she will probably.
I suppose they could perform at the beginning or in the middle, they can look exposed to this kind of situation. That's why if in the future our kids have to participate in the event, in the similar event, have to avoid this.
Okay, great. Thank you for your raising your concern. And I will speak to Mr. Urbano and then we will cooperate and discuss with the board for future prevention of this concerning situation.
Wait, our kids, so do the school send a contingent, a group or something?
They do perform in the parade.
Who's they?
Like our students in school. Yeah, they school sometimes the band, sometimes it's athletic performance. It depends on the year. Like that was a music group, right?
Yes.
This year, right?
And small kids, third grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So may I have a motion to close our audience participation and open our go to our closed session to discuss legal matters.
Second.
All in favor? So we are actually going to the closed session to discuss the legal matters, and it might take like 20 minutes. And everyone, you can remain here, and if not, have a good summer, and then we'll see next month.
And the board is not expected to take any action after the executive session.
It's just for discussion.